You can't convince me that Allie didn't think about leaving after the fridge incident. I firmly believe that if Jordan and Megan and Joe and Madison hadn't left, coincidentally both J&Ms, if they hadn't left, I think that Allie and Anton never would have made it to the altar. I feel like Allie and Anton, Edmund and KB, I think that they were forced to have their wedding days. I think Netflix was like, listen, we need something to cover. You agreed to this. You can say no. We're not going to make you say yes, but you're going to walk down the aisle. I knew Allie was going to say no since the fridge incident. I knew she was going to say no based on her mom's facial expressions. And her sister shows up with like really confusing advice. She's like, I won't be happy no matter what happens up there. But if you think that this is going to make you happy, then do it. Go for it. Like, very conflicting advice. Even her parents' facial expressions, I knew that they knew that she was going up there to say no and that they had already talked about it. A lot of people are saying that Allie's bridesmaids got in her head. I think that Allie's bridesmaids were a representation of what she was expecting in a husband. Yes, she tried to push back at times, but I don't think that her husband being the provider in all aspects, even for her Botox, was a request. I think that that was an absolute requirement for the relationship. And I think that the way that her friends were very judgmental and kind of classist, if we're being honest, I think that that's probably an accurate representation of how they were picking their husbands, how Allie picks her husbands. I think she was going on perfect match since the moment that we saw her. Now, let's be clear. Anton, I do believe, had a drinking problem. Like, the amount of alcohol that he consumed in a whatever day period is concerning. And his friend and his friend's girlfriend really screwed the pooch for them. The messiest people at the wedding was the girlfriend, Melissa, who, mind you, got in her ear in the bathroom and was like, yeah, I don't like the fact that Joe and Anton go to the strip club together. And the way that she is like hanging on to every word to see if Allie says yes. Then there's this girl who I didn't get a photo of, but she called Allie a fucking cold-hearted bitch, and Anton's mom agreed. I thought that was like a little bit much for saying no. It's clear that Anton's mom thinks the world of Anton. It's also clear that Anton's mom has a little bit of separation to who she thinks Anton is these last 2 years and who he was 4 months ago.